Tissue repairing can do in many ways, but in case of difficult self-repairing tissue, like bone cell, the biomaterial such as gelatin, hydrogel, and polymerase scaffold can use to remedy this kind of tissue. By load the drug or stem cell to create a tissue scaffold, and then replace or destroy tissue with a tissue scaffold. In this method, the doctor have to operate to open the skin layer, and the skin layer is the first line protection of our body. When the first line protection was destroyed, the bacteria can go inside the wound and make the wound infected. And the main cause of wound infection is Staphylococcus aureus or S. aureus. And how to inhibit this bacteria? We can use antibiotics to inhibit the bacteria. And in this research, we use tetracycline hydrochloride because tetracycline is a broad spectrum and practicable antibiotics that can inhibit this bacteria. And next, taking the drug into our body. And the normal way by eating, the drug can spread through the body and not go to the targeted area. That can make a side effect. The drug will go to inhibit good bacteria in our body. And the drug will release short-term releasing. It's true that we can modify the drug with the hydrogel, but it's too easier to use calcium carbonate microsphere. This can make the drug go to the targeted area long-term and sustain releasing and increase flexibility of the drug. And this picture shows the drug is in the pore of microsphere and microsphere are in the hydrogel. Our objectives are, firstly, to characterize the calcium carbonate microsphere encapsulated hydrogel. Secondly, to determine the suitability of the hydrogel for use in the tissue repairing and tissue regeneration. And lastly, to make the drug releasing long-term releasing and go to the targeted area.
Our methods are first forming microsphere and check the morphology of microsphere by scanning electron microscope or SEM and load the tetracycline hydrochloride into the microsphere, forming hydrogel and release the antibacterial phase and drug release. For microsphere preparation, the microsphere were formed by calcium chloride and sodium carbonate solution at temperature 30, 40, and 50 degrees Celsius, and speed of stirring at 600, 900, and 1200 RPM. And the calcium carbonate has the crystal structure, waterite, calcite, and aragonite. So we use the waterite because it is the spherical shape and have the porous inside that can hold the drug. And we have the calcium carbonate, so we check the morphology of calcium carbonate by the SEM. So as you know from the previous slide, the calcium carbonate has the three crystal structure, waterite, calcite, and aragonite. So in every condition, at 50 degrees Celsius, the calcium carbonate are formed into aragonite, and at 40 degrees Celsius are formed into waterite, but ready to turn into aragonite, and at 30 degrees Celsius are formed into waterite. And the higher speed can make the slow and can make the smaller size of microsphere. As you can see in this chart, the blue are forming at 600 RPM and orange are forming at 900 RPM and green are forming at 1200 RPM. And as you can see in every condition, 1200 RPM are the smallest size, the smallest diameter, and we analyze by 2 and 1 show the microsphere formed at the different temperature were significantly different, and the stirring rate were give are highly significantly less. And so the two factors have the interaction.
after microsphere were formed and checking the morphologies, we were making the standard curve of tetracycline concentration and absorbance. Firstly, the tetracycline solution were scanned the different wavelengths by UV visible spectrophotometer to find the highest absorbance wavelength because the high absorbance wavelength can detect at the low concentration of solution. And the highest absorbance wavelength that we found was 360 nanometer, the same as reported by the previous research. Secondly, the standard curve of tetracycline was made by varying the tetracycline concentration. The linear ligation occurred. The answer were as high as 0.994, and this equation used to determine the unknown concentration solution. After having a standard curve, we will load the tetracycline into the pore of microsphere. The load, from SEM test, 30 and 40 degrees Celsius were vaporized form. Then we used to load. The loading process can be by taking 200 milligram of vaporized microsphere, put into 6 ml of tetracycline solution. The concentration was 1 milligram per milliliter. Then choose the mixture, stir for 24 hours. After 24 hours, the mixture was diffused. The sediment were collected and dry, and the supernatant were taken to determine the amount of tetracycline, and use these formulas to calculate the tetracycline in the pore of microspheres. This is the result of drug encapsulation. As the result is around 90% encapsulated, however, it weren't significant difference.
So now we have the drug-loaded microsphere. So forming hydrogel, the hydrogel were formed by 20% polyethylene glycol diethylate and 1% photoinitiator, 9 mg per milliliter drug-loaded microsphere, and EI water. Mix it together and put into the mold, placed under UV light for 5 minutes so that we have the hydrogel.
After reforming the hydrogel, hydrogel was taken through testing antibacterial test and drug releasing test. Antibacterial activity. We use agar diffusion method with the Staphylococcus aureus bacteria. First, take the bacteria into the Newton ball, then swab on the mother Hilton agar, and then place the hydrogel on the surface of agar and incubate at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours. And the last, we measure the inhibitory zone, and the inhibitory zone size depend on the amount of drug came out. And this is our result. This is a hydrogel with the microsphere forming condition 30 degrees Celsius. This is the hydrogel with the microsphere forming at 40 degrees Celsius. These are the hydrogel with tetracycline and tetracycline solution. And these are our negative control. This is a graph show the inhibitory zone size diameter. You can see the tetracycline solution has a biggest inhibitory zone size because the tetracycline wasn't wrapped by any polymer that can go out to inhibit the bacteria faster. And And the secondary zone size is hydrogel with tetracycline. And the microsphere with hydrogel is smallest. Is smaller than the hydrogel and with tetracycline and tetracycline solution. And you can see the group of microsphere forming at 30 degrees Celsius has an inhibitory zone bigger than the microsphere forming at 40 degrees Celsius. And it shows temperature had a highly significant and the Stirling rate to forming microsphere didn't have the significant difference.
Furthermore, these hydrogel were taken to test the drug releasing test to study the efficiencies of releasing when have microsphere and hydrogel. The hydrogel were soaked into the phosphate buffer slide for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2, 4, 8, 16, 24, 50, and 28 hours. Then the supernatant were taken to measure the tetracycline releasing concentration and making the drug releasing graph. This is the result of drug releasing. As the result, this is the group of microsphere and drug that has a faster release and tend to have a stop releasing after 16 hours. And this is the group of hydrogel with microsphere and drug that has a slower release and tend to have a longer and sustained releasing.
Conclusion. First, microsphere pattern are depends on temperature, forming, and stirring rate. And the microsphere encapsulated hydrogel have a long-term antibacterial efficiency at the targeted area. And the third, this microsphere encapsulated hydrogel suitability for tissue repairing and regeneration. Thank you. Any question?
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Let me start with the effect of the temperature or stirring rate. I want to know how does the temperature or stirring rate affect to the size or the morphology of the calcium carbonate? How? For example, when you change the stirring rate, what happens?
When we change the temperature, it affects to the type of crystal structure, and the size is depend on the stirring rate because the more faster stirring rate, the nano aggregation can stir and catch the faster and is more smaller.
What is the optimized condition?
And the optimized condition in this research is 1,200 RPM and 30 degrees Celsius because it's almost water-like form that we want.
So can you tell me a bit more about the water-like swarm why they show the highest performance for releasing of the drug? What is the lesson behind the scene, something like that? Why light become the most efficient?
Because the water-like form has the porous structure. Then we can load drug or the antibacterial duct into the pore of water, right? Then it's slower releasing from the pore and it make the longer releasing.
Why do you use this on this? Why do you use this on possible this on this?
Because SOS is a normal flora on our skin. In the operation, the wound has lead to infect by SOS the most.
When you check the activity of the peptide you use data distribution. What is this technique? Can you use the function technique or the dilution technique or something else?
Because it's optimized to do when the mic with hydrogel and it can tell the inhibitory zone accuracy than the dilution method.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay, regarding with the data circuit determination, can you tell us again for the method of determination of data circuit? Once again about the UVP something. Can you go back to that slide? What is the method of data circuit?
Again, please.
What is the detection method? I know that you use the UV visible and measure the color change, something like that.
Yeah.
Is that what region you use and forming data circuit and change what color, something like that? What is the method that you use for data circuit determination?